Hey guys, so this is actually my second video because after watching my first video I got a lot more ideas that I wanted to share, so I just decided to create a new one and go from there. So, after watching Brooke's video about her synopsis of the reading and the discussion questions that she posted, it kind of made me think a lot about the different types of answers I had for each question. And then after I saw Haywan and Star's video about answering the question of like, how do we get kids to be interested in like music class or things that they're not really interested in, and they had some really great ideas. And I want to refer to the question about, like, how do we incorporate the arts into standardized testing, and how do we test that? Well, to me, I believe that the arts come from creativity and imagination of the student. So for painting, for drawing, for music class, all the ideas and all of the outcomes that the students produce all come from their imagination and what they decide to do with their piece, and all these other kind of formulas that you can't really test. So for example, if you were to tell a kid on a standardized test to paint a picture of a dog, you could get millions and millions of totally different dogs. And you could get a brown dog, you could get a white dog, you get a dog with spots, you get a dog playing fetch. So for things like that, it's really hard to test because there's going to be so many different options just because of the kids' imaginations and their creativities and things like that. However, I do think that we can incorporate bits and pieces of the arts into different subjects. So for example, for a music class, I know that there's a lot of math related to it because you're counting notes and you're counting beats and things like that. So as far as testing the subject as a whole, it's very difficult to do because of their imagination. But when you take bits and pieces and relate them to other subjects that you have, then you can kind of test certain areas of that, if that makes sense. Thanks.